Alright, so I made mention that if you really want to benefit from stock investments, your investment should be for long term, at least 3 years and above. And today I want to prove to you why long term investment will be more beneficial to you, or why long term investment is very important if you want to benefit very well in the stock market. So let's go on to the Blackstar app and take MTN for instance and study the performance of MTN over the years. When we take MTN for instance, you realize that over the past 1 month, MTN made a loss of 6.66%. As you can see, that was 1 month ago. Now let's take 6 months. When we take 6 months, you realize that MTN made gains or profit of 34.61% over the past 6 months. You get it? Over 1 month, they made a loss. But when you take it further to 6 months, you realize that MTN made gains of 34.61%. Now let's move to year to date. That is from January 2025 till now. You realize that MTN made gains of 68%. 68%. That is the gains MTN made over the period. From what you are saying, you realize that the higher the month is going, the higher the gains on MTN, as you can see. Now let's take 12 months ago, that is 1 year ago. So 1 year ago, you realize that MTN has made gains of 83.40%. Like I said, as the month is going forward, you realize that the gains is becoming more and more. Now, this is the most important part or the most important aspect that I want you to know. So, assuming somebody invested for 5 years, the person invested with a goal of leaving the investment for 5 years. This is the returns that came on that investment for the 5 years period. So, when you look at MTN over the past 5 years, they made a return of 588.52%. Let me mention that again, 588.52% over 5 years period. So what does this really mean in monetary terms? So assuming you invested 10,000 Ghana cedis in MTN 5 years ago, that means your money today would have been more than 68,000 Ghana cedis. So someone will argue that within this period there is inflation. Yes, there's inflation, but calculate the inflation and see if it is up to 588%. In my research over the past 5 years, inflation in Ghana compounding is around 175%. So take that 175% from the 588%, and you realize that you have made a lot of profit over the past 5 years. And this is not only peculiar to MTN. If you check almost all the stocks, you realize that over the short period, some of them are running at loss. But when you look at it in the long term, you realize that they are making very good returns or profits. That is why it is always advisable that if you want to invest in stocks, put it in your mind that you are doing it for long term. If in short term something happens and you're able to gain massively, then you can take your money. But put it in your mind that you're not doing it for short term. Long term will always benefit you better off. That is what I wanted to understand. So I hope this is helpful. So don't forget to like and share this. And don't also forget to click on the plus button. And if you have any question, you can put it in the comment section. And have a good day.